But Gavin, I have shared things with you as well. Like recently, I started doing something that I'm quite horrified and proud of at the same time. In that I've been, I've been losing my mind in quarantine.
Sure.
As we all have. And so I'm left alone for the most of the day with just me and my recording equipment and a couple of lazy dogs. So I've been recording my farts. And
so I got a text the other day. It didn't have any sort of body to the text. It just said the file name from a voice memo.
What was the file name?
New recording 20. which I hope 1 through 19 are actual serious voice memos and not just farts, but sure.
They're not.
And so I got it. I played it. Shall I play it now?
If you want to, sure.
So I just replied, "This is the beginning of something terrible."
Yeah, it is. So I don't know, man. I was just bored. So I've been voice note recording on my iPhone all of my farts, and what I've learned is that that farts are like fingerprints and snowflakes. They're unique and individual, and no two farts are the same, at least audibly. So I've become kind of fascinated with like the variance in my farts, and so I started to think like, well, this fart kind of reminds me of Gavin. So what I've been doing is sending farts to the people in my life, unannounced and unrequested, and then just seeing what happens.
It would be interesting on a larger sample. Once you've done this several times, and I have like 50 farts sent to me, and other people also have 50, it'd be fun to compare the different types, and then eventually see if you can filter them into the different buckets without you being there.
I'll say, man, this has been I think that's a fantastic idea, and this has been really illuminating for a couple reasons. One, I'm learning a lot about my own body. It's never too late. It's never too late, boys and girls, to learn about yourself. But also, it's amazing how upset people get when they receive a fart. My mother was not jazzed. She was the first person I sent a fart to.
I feel like a lot of your just living and existing is to annoy your mother in ways that are so targeted towards her. Like, yes. I feel like you made your old AIM names kind of just for her.
Yes.
So I was sitting at my desk since the last time we spoke, and there's some stuff happening out my window. There are a bunch of cops, there are a bunch of people. Something had happened outside. And so I kind of walked away for a minute. I was watching from my window, and I saw all these people, a lot of cops, a lot of people, and I noticed this woman with 2 bags, and she like kind of walked past the cop, and I thought, that's interesting. This seemed something might be happening here. What's in those bags? It was like a mini investigation. I was like, where's she going? What's she gonna do? So I was watching her, and she walked past the cop. Then she started walking down a little bit, and she went up this little hill, and I could see it's the back of a business, and they have like a grass parking lot. I'm like, that's also weird. Is she planning the bags? Like, what's in the bags? What's gonna happen? And she keeps walking a little bit more, and then all of a sudden she takes her pants down and goes into a deep squat, and I'm now watching this homeless woman pee. That was my day.
Oh my God.
I was shocking. It went from like, is this a mystery? What's gonna happen? Oh God, that woman's peeing. I didn't want to see this.
What was your reaction?
That was my reaction. Oh God, I didn't want to see this. It was a side profile. I couldn't see anything, but I could see the act. It was not good. I did not anticipate.
This is perfect for something for me. I love this. This is great.
You love a homeless peeing story?
No. It goes right into the peeing perv. Okay. Yeah, no, that's great.
This was not premeditated. This was not a good event in my life. But there's a payoff to this, which is amazing. So I watched the pee, and that was terrible. And so then an hour later, like, an ambulance shows up. I'm like, well, what's going on now? And so I'm looking at the ambulance, and then I noticed the back of the business door open that the person peed in the line of. And I'm just watching this person with a garbage bag over their head, and they're walking down the steps, and I'm just watching, saying, she's going to walk and pee. That woman's going to walk through pee. And she absolutely walked through pee. I felt so bad. It was like watching a horror movie and not being able to yell at the characters. There's nothing I could do to communicate. Don't step through that. She totally
did. You could have yelled.
Well, that'd be weird. What, am I gonna just yell from my balcony? The pee!
Well, yeah,
No way.
What would you have yelled if you'd have had slightly more warning?
I think I just would have yelled pee. I would have yelled, hey, pee, pee.
That wouldn't have helped anyone.
How could I have?
You're not describing anything. You just sound like a madman.
Yeah, but sometimes when you describe, people don't know. There's a lot of people. They're gonna look at me. You think, like, I don't know. I don't think I could have helped. I had like a 5-second window.
I feel like you could have yelled, "That is a massive puddle of piss."
Well, I also didn't know if they'd walk through it. There's a possibility they wouldn't. And
you didn't want to think like you overreacted.
Yeah, and then also, to Jeff's point, I seem super fucking weird. Am I the pee guy? Like, now I'm the pee guy. Like, this was a coincidence that I'm not the pee guy. It happened once. It was a coincidence. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I witnessed it. It was terrible. I felt bad. She probably still doesn't know she walked through pee.
Well, maybe she listens to Face and she's about to find out, and she's gonna say like, "Oh, those were brand new shoes. I saved up months and months and months for them. They were like limited edition, like Nike SBs, like I don't know, and they're one of only 300 made, and I just trudged through homeless piss. And if only Andrew had stopped me, he could have saved me the indignity of
I don't think it's
swallowing in
stop
urine.
Someone. What would you have said?
Stop!
Well, what, she's gonna know? There's nobody stops. If you're yelling at a crowd of people to stop, I don't think most people stop. I think maybe a few do. I think you'd get lucky at that point.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I would do in the moment, but I don't think the moment would happen because I wouldn't be a peeping Andrew from the beginning.
You don't, if there's an ambulance outside your window, you do not peek at the ambulance?
You weren't looking at the ambulance, you were looking at a homeless lady peeing in the back alley.
I didn't know first of all, it's the back of a business, not a back alley. This was a very public area. Second of all, that's not what I wanted. I thought I was getting a mystery, Jeff. I thought this was going to be a good mystery.
You got a mystery and you solved it. The mystery of is Andrew a peeping Tom? Yes.
No.
If you'd have known that, okay, so if you knew that I was about to watch you walk through piss and I didn't say anything and you just walked through all the piss, would you be annoyed at me?
Well, if I said what's the context? Is it just you and I? Is it the same scenario? What is the context?
Yeah. So I'm you in your situation. You're
okay.
No, I'm you. You're her. No,
okay.
You're the person who was walking through the piss.
Okay.
And I call you 2 hours later. I'm like, Andrew, you walked through a piss today. And you're like, how do you know? And I'm like, I watched you do it. And you're like, why didn't you warn me? I'd be like, I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, well, I'd never tell the person. If I knew them personally, I would never tell them.
Right, yeah. But if I did know you, would you be annoyed that I didn't scream out, watch out for the piss puddle?
I would have said, why didn't you warn me? And then you would have been like me and said, I could, like, what am I supposed to say? And then I would have said, good point. There's nothing. That's just chaos is in motion. You can't stop it. There's too much momentum.
Here's how it would really go. Gavin, hey, Gavin, earlier today, do you remember we were hanging out?
Yeah.
And I waved at you and you came over. You walked through a puddle of a homeless lady's piss.
Oh, I mean, did you wave me over so I would walk through the piss?
100%. I steered you toward the urine.
I don't like you anymore.
I know.
Okay. Goodbye.
Fair enough.
You know what? I didn't expect to get slandered by Jeff, which I should have. That's foolish on my part.
Slandered.
When the Garfield thing came out, it was on the subreddit for where I live. And one of the comments was, I was this guy's childhood best friend. I know that guy. He definitely is from where the article was published. And I thought, I don't know who this person is, so I messaged them. We had a conversation. They were genuinely my childhood best friend, who I hadn't spoken to in like 11 years.
And how did you drift apart? Did you piss on his leg or something?
Yeah, it was a really unfortunate accident. He called me Krampus. I got a little aggressive.
All right, I think you're being a little serious. Obviously, Andrew's not going to pee on somebody's leg. What I assume is that you got caught watching his mom pee.
And then you didn't warn him that he was going to walk through it.
When I told the pee story, I really didn't. It's not worth the juice. Was not worth the impact of this. This is a thing that has stuck around. The story wasn't. Jeff, I don't call you the fucking grill master. You told an average barbecue story, and we let it go. We let it pass.
Oh, speaking of the grill, can I give you guys an update?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's working fine. Yeah,
great.
things are good. Yeah,
good. You got the thing?
Yeah, no issues. Yeah, everything's good.
Good to know.
You're not pissed off that it's a floor model?
Nah, it's fine. It still cooks the same.
Great. I'm happy for you.
You got to introduce the next faces. P-Boy and Grill Master.
The worst duo.
We should get Robert Rodriguez to make a kids movie about us. God damn. I had no idea when you divulged your piss obsession that it was going to turn into such material.
See what you've done here, Andrew. You've given him a nibble, and he's taken it, and he's reeled you in. Well, I guess you gave him a nibble. So what you got to do around Jeff is never let on. Like the fact that he knows that it's affecting you.
Yeah.
That will last. It won't last forever because his memory's shit, and he'll just drift away and forget it eventually. But that will last at least 6 episodes, I assume.
It's a good point you bring that up, Gavin, and I feel like it's a perfect time in the episode to remind everyone that Trevor Collins comes on his own face.
God damn.
That doesn't bode well for me.
Fiona thought that was real.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she really?
Yeah. She's gone this whole time thinking her boss does that, and that's what he's into. and continued just working for him as usual. She's very accepting.
She's the best. Fiona's really the best. Oh,
yeah.
Man. God damn, that's great. What other perversions are you into right now, Andrew?
Well, you said you had a product, and I said that I had a product.
Yes.
I wanted to share as well. Mine is actually a product. I don't think we could really sell the thing that you
sell the franchise rights to make movies and books and like dinnerware and
I'm not talking about Piss Boy and Grill Master. That's obviously a multi-film franchise.
By the way, your intro of this podcast, pathetic, by the way, because you didn't introduce it as Piss Boy and Grill Master. I'm just saying. That was the promise from last week that has not come to fruition.
Here's the problem with doing 2 episodes back to back and then taking a week off is I have no fucking memory of what we did last time. That was like that might as well have been in 2018.
Why did you bring up Piss Boy, Gavin? He forgot about it. Why did you bring it up? I was in the clear.
I did. I forgot about Piss Boy.
Dude, I originally predicted he would forget in 6 episodes. It took him one or 2?
We're definitely taking another 2-week break after this.
Andrew, I'm sorry about that.
Thank God Gavin is always there to remind me.
All right, I was in the airport, little family vacation, talking grandparents, siblings, cousins, the lot. Got everyone going back to where we're all from in Italy. And we're just waiting to board the plane, and someone is talking. I'm not going to mention who this is. I don't want to like say exactly who is responsible for the story. Someone in my family talking to me about House of the Dragon. Like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. They were like, oh yeah, I really like the main guy. I was like, oh yeah, Paddy Considine. I like that guy. He's been in a lot of stuff. But he's been in like Bourne Ultimatum and Great and Hot Fuzz as one of the Andes. The World's End, all the Edgar Wright stuff. I shit you not. Almost 30 seconds after I just said that, Edgar Wright, the director of Hot Fuzz and The World's End and Shaun of the Dead and all that good stuff that I love, just strolled through the little boarding area for this flight and sat down. And I was like, Jesus Christ. But I was like, oh, God, that's freaking Edgar Wright. That's amazing. And I didn't want to go up to him and say hi or anything because, he's traveling, he's probably working. Didn't want to be weird and annoying.
Were you in America, England, or Italy at this time?
This was in England.
Okay,
this is a Heathrow airport.
All right, thanks. Sorry,
I didn't want to make a fool of myself. But I was kind of amazed that just happened. And then I kept getting put in situations where I ended up like right next to him. And I was like, oh, this would actually be a great opportunity to be like, oh, big fan and all that. I even worked on Hot Fuzz for a day. Could have said that. He's used Phantoms. I used Phantoms. I'm sure we could have had a decent conversation, but I didn't want to do it. One of the family members I was with is potty training their kid. And they're trying to get him to go to the bog in real bogs and not piss a nappy. So they got this little like travel potty thing that folds out on the floor. And for the last hour, they're trying to get him to pee in this thing, trying to like sneak him into a corner, but he just wouldn't go in it. And then right as we boarded the plane, he was able to successfully pee in this little potty. Got on the plane. I was probably in row like 14 or something. Edgar went further back. He sort of sat around the area with my family back there. We get off the plane. And I ended up right next to Edgar Wright again. We get bussed to the airport we were going to. I wouldn't say the exact airport. I don't really want to dox his trip. But we were on the bus. He was a little bit behind me. And then the doors to the bus opened, except my door got stuck shut. So he was in the line of people going out the door that opened. And by the time he got to me, I'd just been letting people off because I couldn't get through my broken door. And he got to me and was like, oh, yeah, you go next. You've been waiting ages. I was like, oh, he's a really nice guy. That's great. I really want to talk to him. I didn't do it. And then I met up with my family member who has a kid who said had an absolute nightmare on the plane. Absolute nightmare. I was like, oh, what happened? They're like, well, we got the kid to pee in the potty, but we didn't have time to empty it. And it was like this little sealed plastic potty that you can like strap shut. And they were like, oh, we're on the plane and realized that pressure has a huge impact on sealed containers. They put it in the overhead bin. And all the piss had shot out the potty and slid all the way down the overhead bin and was dripping on basically one entire side of the plane, in the back of the plane. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm sorry. Did he piss on Edgar Wright's head? Apparently, there were a bunch of people it was landing on like their backs and stuff.
Oh no!
But I couldn't get them to. They didn't really notice Edgar Wright or know what he looked like. So I don't know. There's a very high possibility that one of my family members, 2-year-old family members, has pissed on Edgar Wright's head. I really hope he wasn't sat below that because I think by the sounds of it, it went on about 5 different people's shoulders. And if Edgar, if you're listening, I hope you knew nothing of that. And I'm a big fan. Sorry if that happened. On behalf of my family. And it just goes to show this podcast we can't do anything with movie directors. That's director number 2 that are potentially in our bad books.
Why didn't they?
Then we got in a cab and we're traveling up this mountain path. Where we were going is basically on the top of, it's like hundreds of feet above sea level. And I'm sat in the little mini cab and all I hear coming from the back seat is, and I'm like yelling to the family member again. I'm like, by the way, after all this piss exploded in the top of the plane, did you empty it? And I'm like, well, it mostly got emptied on the plane.
What's wrong with your family? What is wrong with
it? Was still spewing out in the back of the minicab all over all the luggage as we were like slowly driving up. It was going like spurt. I was like, get this piss out of here! Get the pee away from us!
What are they doing?
In that toilet, that little mini potty got pressurized twice.
Damn it, I mean this respectfully. Those people suck. They stink. What are they doing? I understand.
Look,
they didn't have kids. No.
If your kid pisses in his potty, they're potty training him. If he's going in the potty and they don't have time to empty it and they're boarding a plane, what are you going to do?
Oh yeah, are there no fucking toilets on the plane?
I think
there's a plane void of toilets.
To do is that we'll get this plane in the air and then dump the pee out.
No, you don't. There's no way. You tell somebody. Everybody is okay with you emptying the piss fucking toilet thing. You just say, "Hey, this is filled with pee. Can I drain this real quick?" It's crazy.
As someone who successfully potty trained a kid, in this case my daughter, I can confidently say I never got her piss or shit on anyone. Like that, I gotta go with Andrew. That your family, who I love dearly, especially your grandparents and your mom, I think the world of them. But the rest of your family, if it wasn't those 3, are disgusting. Just horrible.
Apparently, when it started dripping on everyone was like making a fuss and like getting up, and then the flight attendant came over and was like, "Whose container is this?" And my family member was like, "Oh, that's ours. Has it opened?" And the flight attendant was like, "Yep. What's in it?" And my family member was like, "You're not gonna like this." But it's piss. Apparently, they just walked off to get cloths, and I think half my family was dying from embarrassment.
Oh my God.
I couldn't believe that. Like, I don't know what I would have done if I was in that position. I think I would have just had to curl up. I couldn't handle that level of embarrassment.
I don't understand. There's so many things. It's not even that those family members are gross. They're just completely incompetent. I don't understand
that is
any of the choices.
Dictionary definition of inept. Like,
yes.
The icing on the cake is that they still carried the piss around with them to the cab.
That's what.
Like, at no point do you, like, get this thing as far the fuck away from me and my family as possible. I would put so much distance between myself and that child toilet. Like, oh my God, dude. That would be like, all right, well, lesson learned here. This is not a travel tool. Oh.
You do it twice at sea level.
You know what? No, you're right. You're right, Jeff. This has changed my opinion. The first time, incompetence. The second time, psychotic.
Well,
this is alarming.
They expected it to happen on the ground.
They didn't expect it to happen once. Once it's already happened when you didn't expect it, all rules go out the window. You can no longer trust your read on the situation.
I think you are an incredibly decent human being. One of the best in my life. And I think you must have sapped all of that out of your family. Like, you must have taken all the good, conscientious, polite, all of that element of your British society. You got it all, and you left them with just, like, American ethics and morals.
Oh, man. And I would say Edgar Wright is my favorite director.
I wouldn't say that right now if I were you. After your family just pissed all over him.
I really hope it didn't go on him.
Oh,
I need to know.
You know what my favorite part of that story is? Yeah. I am no longer the definitive piss boy of this podcast. That is, the title has been claimed. Yeah. That's gone. That's done for me. I can't have that.
Yeah, he's
right.
That
2-year-old has that. That's off my record now. It's a great day for me.
Congratulations, Andrew.
I have a note.
Okay.
Ooh.
But I don't know how I got this information. I don't know where I heard this.
Okay.
Ooh.
But, Eric, did you know that where Jeff was digging, or where we were digging the second beanhole, that Jeff pisses there sometimes?
What? We dig a piss hole?
How do I know that?
I don't think that's true.
What? How got it written?
I don't know.
How did I write this thing I made up?
I have definitely peed in my backyard a couple of times when, like, I'm running home from a bike ride and, like, I don't think I can make it inside, you know? But I wouldn't pee right there because I would be visible to my neighbors and to the street. Pee there's like one spot in my backyard where if I really have to go, I'll pee like wedged in between a tree and.
But you're at your house.
Yeah,
you never had a pee corner, Gavin?
So, like, here's the deal with my house though. Like, the bike goes in the backyard through a long gate and stuff, right? And then there's no way for me to get into the back of the house. Like, there's no key or number pad or anything. So I got to go all the way. If the doors are locked, I got to go all the way back around to the front of the house and let myself in. And you know what? When I was 30, that wouldn't have been a problem. But at 48, I guess when I got to go, I got to go.
But you've already been on probably like an hour-long bike ride.
Yeah, that I didn't want to fucking get off my bike to pee, and so it's come to an issue.
So you can't wait another 25 seconds to get in the front door?
No. Andrew couldn't wait more than 3 minutes into the episode to leave and pee. Like, when a guy's got to go, he's got to go.
Yeah, no, I've never done that in the show. My stomach, it was, listen, I share a lot of the issues you have, Jeff. I just don't talk about it as much. That was a nuclear scenario. I'm glad you were late, Gavin. You gave me a great out. I appreciate that quite a bit.
So, Jeff, if you got intercepted by a neighbor on the back, like on the way back from a bike ride, it'd be a disaster.
It could be, yeah, which is why I don't talk to my neighbors.
So I don't know where I heard that. Maybe from Emily somewhere. But
you probably heard it from Emily, but I would, dude, listen, I remember where I pee. I don't think I've ever peed on that specific spot, and I wouldn't because I would be afraid that would fuck with Emily's seeds.
Ah, that makes sense.
So you haven't pissed there since the seeds?
If I'd ever pissed there before, I don't remember it, but I definitely haven't pissed there since the seeds. There's no danger that you were digging up pee, if that's what you're worried about.
Okay.
It makes sense to me. I had a few pee zones as a kid in my grandparents' backyard, but You didn't really have a backyard, Gavin, so that makes sense to me that
Dude,
you wouldn't have that.
I had a grandfather who, on my dad's side, his dad, who would only pee outside. Like, he'd be in the living room watching TV, and he'd have to take a piss, and he'd get up and go out into the backyard to piss.
Is this a normal thing?
He just thought men should pee outside.
My logic as a child, I'm like 4 probably when I was doing this, was I'm having so much fun playing outside. Why would I bother going all the way into the house and using the bathroom when I can just pee in these bushes? Why wouldn't I just do that? I had 2 pee zones. I had one, there's a little bush area in the right corner of the yard, and then there was a shed behind, like at the very back of the yard, and there was a PVC pipe that stuck out of the ground. And you know when you would when you cup your hand around your ear, you hear that sort of oceany kind of sound? I had convinced myself that pipe led to like the downtown waterfront park area, like into the sea, and I would pee into the pipe thinking I was peeing into the ocean, and that I was being very cool. Those are my pee zones as a kid.
Do you have any pee zones now?
No, I don't have any pee zones now. I watch homeless people pee across the street, but I personally don't.
Yeah, I know you do.
Magic ear, super hearing device, or fraud? Find out today on Does It Do?
Has anyone got a fart ready to go? Preloaded? No?
I'll load one of my farts.
What do you mean you're gonna, oh, you're gonna?
Because, you know, I record my farts.
Yeah.
That was me peeing.
Why?
I don't remember. Boy, what is going on?
What are these fart wastes?
There was one. Hold on. Ah! I hit record.
Why would you do that? Oh! My frickin' ears! That was 15! That was 15 yelling in my ear from 1 foot away. You're a lunatic! I just saw and heard my own head. Oh, shit. Man. Oh, my God.
It's more pee.
Stop recording yourself pissing.
I don't know why.
There's more piss. Are we learning something here? Is he the new piss boy? Oh, 2020, this is a COVID fart.
So it was a good New York trip overall. You guys had fun.
Well, I learned something about Jeff.
Oh, no.
Jeff is secretly piss king. Like, forget about piss boy. Jeff is a huge piss guy. He was trying to play one of his farts from his voice memos. But accidentally kept playing files of just piss. Just like sounds of piss splashing into the toilet. He's like, oh, sorry, that's me pissing. And then he would flip to the next one and be like, oh, that's another piss one. Hold on. He's recording himself piss.
No. Here's what I can. Here's what's going on there. I tried to get back into recording my farts a little while ago.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing a lot. You know, you do a lot of farting on the toilet. And so anytime I would think I would have a fart, I would try to record it. And a lot of times they're just false. They're just like false flags. They're just false recordings. And so I would think, you were just looking at a lot of like failed attempts at catching a fart. It wasn't like I was recording myself pissing. I was pissing and trying to fart, and then the fart didn't happen, and just like killed the recording.
You still have like 10 files of just piss.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like I recorded myself pissing. Oh, sorry about these 10 piss files I have.
And those were just failed farts where I was trying to catch myself farting at the toilet and I missed.
So if you were going to release a B-side album that was just called False Flags, it would just be pissing. 10 tracks of piss.
I wouldn't release a B-side. I'd release a P-side.
Oh!
I don't even remember why I was trying to play a fart for you.
Was it? I don't know what you were doing. You were playing something.
No, it was a fart. I was trying to catch a fart. And ended up I just recorded a new fart and sent it to you.
I went... Meg was really learning a lot about Jeff on this trip because he ripped the biggest fart in the airport lounge into his phone and then sent it to me. and then I played it on my phone and Meg was like, "Why are you playing it? You just heard it in real life." then we got in the lift to get out of the lounge and go back downstairs to the plane, and Jeff accidentally hit like the fire alarm bell or something in the lift.
What?
He hit the emergency button, and it just went. And it started calling a number, and he was just freaking out, like hitting all the buttons. And I was like, "Oh my god, are we gonna have to stay in here? Because they can now, I assume there's like now an open mic into the lift, and we're gonna have to talk to them." And instead of like trying to stop it or like turn it off, Jeff just ripped the biggest fart straight into the mic on the lift. He went proper animal mode, just turned into a complete farting freak. And then we walked out. Like, obviously, that's now someone else's problem. There's a family of like 5 people who had to get into a farty lift with the freaking fire department about to say hello to them.
Everything happened way too fast, and I panicked. It was a panic fart. Let me ask you a question. Does Meg hate me now?
What did she say? I think she was just saying about how ridiculous it was.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's been a ridiculous life. What can I say? I had to figure out how to send that. I had an idea for a book I wanted to talk to you guys the other day. I not the idea I just had right now, but a previous idea that I had. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, and by you guys I mean Face Crew, but I'm back on that fart game. I've been recording I've been recording a lot of farts lately. Been sending you guys a lot of farts.
Can I play the one I got last night?
Yeah, sure. Not my best work. It's pretty good. The other one I had the other day was a lot wetter.
I played it in bed, and Meg was next to me, and she was just like, and then she was like, "That wasn't his best."
No, I got to work on it. I didn't have any farts in me this morning. I tried. But anyway, I've been sending you guys farts, and I've been kind of just really enjoying the whole recording fart process again and the whole thing. And I got to thinking, wouldn't it be cool to release an audio book called 1001 Farts? And it's just 1001 of my farts.
It's gonna be people listening to the first 45 seconds going, okay, and then turning it off. No one's gonna listen to 1,000 farts.
Sure they will.
Who's gonna leave that on?
I will. It won't be a thing. It'd be like, it's like maybe, how long does it take you to do 1,000? It's a short book, and it's just a fart a page. And it would be funny if I also sold an Amazon Unlimited version that's not audio. And then I just write out what each fart sounds like.
Do you think we can then take your written farts and get Stephen Fry to narrate it?
Yes. So we'll have so what we would have to have is we'd have to have the written book adaptation of the audio book, then translated into audio.
I really like the idea of it being a physical book where you read it and it's just the text of the noises.
Hey, I want to get you guys' opinion on something. This is one of my. It's a minor lab thing, but y'all know how I'm recording all of my farts so that I can release my audiobook 1001 Farts.
Yeah.
Which I'm making great progress with, by the way. I woke up the other night at like 3:30 in the morning and just had like let's just say I had a burst of creativity. Got like 7 or 8 good ones out, but while I was recording my farts, or while I've been recording my farts, I've been thinking of other things to record.
Well, you're already in the middle of recording 1,001 gallons of piss. You're just doing that simultaneously.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say is, should I be recording all of my pees?
No,
hold on. Let me hear. Let's see where I'm going. What if, Andrew, you recorded yourself peeing? What would it sound like? It would sound like you peeing, right? Or it would sound like the beginning of Goonies when they're trying to figure out how to get down to the basement. It would just sound like a person pissing. But what if you layered 100 of your pees on top of each other? Would it sound like Niagara Falls? Would it sound like the piss version of a roaring waterfall? And if so, would that be the first ever piss waterfall in existence? Wouldn't we be breaking new ground? New sonic ground?
Do you think if you record 1,000 people whispering, it sounds like people yelling?
No, I think it sounds like 1,000 people whispering.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty loud, though. I think, I don't know, Gav. I don't know what happens when I record myself peeing 100 times and lay it all on top of each other. But it might sound really fucking cool, so I think we should find out. So I haven't started yet, but as of today, I'm going to start recording all of my pees.
If I found out that the waterfall sound that I fall asleep to is just a dude's pee 100 times over, I would be so mad. I would be outraged.
I can't wait, Jeff, for you to have that finished file, because we could just overlay it on footage of Niagara Falls and see how out of place it sounds.
We have to upload it as an ASMR video.
I was about to say,
waterfall.
What if we did the most amazing, like, gentle, fall asleep, like, to, like, natural earth sounds, but it's all pee and poo-poo stuff. And people just don't know it.
You know what? This is a perfect audio game for the listeners, too, because we can maybe, like, record some actual water sounds and then put yours in and see if anyone can tell the difference.
What, like a guess the piss sort of thing?
Yeah, well, like, if Jeff does his waterfall piss thing, if we get some audio of real waterfalls and then be like, which of these three are Jeff's piss, to see if anyone can figure it out.
I think everyone will figure it out.
I don't think so.
I don't know. That's like, I want to do that. I want to do a game called Who Farted, where we all record a fart just for it, and then we mix it up, and we put it in jumbled order, and then everybody has to take the test to see if they can correctly identify all the farts, including their own.
I'm going to have to get my CPAP out again.
Hey, I wanted to do something a little special because this is an inaugural episode, so I've been working on something in the background, something I kind of teased in the past. I proposed as an idea. I won't say how long ago, but, you know, somewhere in the last 206, 205 episodes. And I would like, I think I should just give it to you guys and let you all, like, sync up and play it yourselves. But I prepared a little file that I think I think you guys might be interested in.
You got a clip?
I got a clip. Yeah, it's an audio file.
I'll wait for a dong file.
It's not a dong file. Let me find it. Yeah.
Okay. Happy Sunshine Day. .wav.
This is a 20 megabyte file that is less than a minute.
55 seconds long.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on, dude.
No.
Come on. Oh, it's so loud, too. Oh,
You know why it's loud? Because it sounds like a waterfall. It works.
Hang on. It sounds like a water feature.
Eric yells at me for saying shit at the first 30 seconds of the show, and Jeff is just sharing 55 seconds of piss.
Yeah, but
file,
algorithmically, that's not going to get picked
I
up
don't
on, you know what
care.
You don't think the AI is listening out for piss?
I mean? No. Oh, now we can hear the dribbles.
Oh, they go for so long. Please listen. I prepared this specially for you.
Jeff, I find this deeply disturbing in a way I did not anticipate.
Excellent.
I hate this.
I had to look at Gavin's vagina last week, all right? So anyway, for the audience, I had my supposition in the previous podcast was that if you recorded yourself peeing and then laid the urine tracks over each other enough, you could eventually make a sound that essentially sounds like Niagara Falls, right? Just like a raging waterfall. What you guys just listened to was just 11 pees.
Wow. Well, it sounded like a kind of a fancy water feature, like something like a fountain.
I really hated the starting and stopping.
Imagine 89 more peas laid on top of that. Imagine 100 urines all stacked together in audition and played at the same time. It would be insane. And that's where we're headed. That's my next goal. I'm going to get to 100.
How long do you think it would take you to get to 100?
Dude, I've been recording them since I proposed that to you guys that day. And you'd be amazed at how many recordings just don't work out. That's the 11 that were good enough.
Those are the good takes. How do you mess up a piss?
You have your fucking thumb over the mic so it doesn't sound good, or too far away from the toilet, or you're pissing in a public urinal and it's like you're trying to do it on the down low. Record it.
Wait,
those are all in my house. Every one of those is in my house. Every one of those was in my house.
What?
And then I'll be honest, a lot of times I don't remember to record.
Thumb over the mic like a grandma on FaceTime.
Why are you trying to record it in public?
Yeah. Well, I'm not always. Because you don't want to let a good piss go to waste, man.
You imagine going into a bathroom and seeing a guy standing at a urinal with headphones on and a fucking boom mic, like just trying to get it all sorted?
Well, if he's got like the boom, he's not got any hands on his cock.
No, God.
He's going to be free swinging.
Of all the things I think we've done on this show, Jeff, this is the thing that has made me the most nauseous, I think.
Oh.
You actually feel sick?
Yeah, I don't know. Something about that I do
Just
not like.
just the sound of rushing water, man.
I'm
Yeah, I
immediately
know.
trying to think of a design of something like where you could hold a boom mic, and from the end of the boom mic would be like a hammock of fabric that you could rest your penis in and potentially steer the penis and the boom mic together.
If you could design that in such a way so that you can flip it around to the back to catch farts, I'll pay you $500 for that.
Well, I don't think flipping it, quickly whipping the boom around to the back would yank your penis pretty severely, I think.
Like you gotta figure out something in the design though, because like the hardest thing in the world, like I wish I could have my butt. I wish to God I could have my butt mic'd constantly. I miss so many farts, or the act of like trying to get a phone to your butt to record the fart ruins the fart. Like I've eaten a lot of farts just in like the process of trying to record them. It really sucks.
Well, maybe a double-ended boom mic then.
Eating a lot of farts.
That's an interesting idea. Double-ended boom mic. Like a boom halo that sits kind of around your midsection with microphones pointed at your dick and your ass.
Feel like stereo for a giant.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, I'll be back when I get another 89 solid pisses recorded, and then we'll see if it really does sound like Niagara Falls. But I'm pretty impressed with what only 11 P's sounds like.
I'm surprised. Yeah, that's pretty effective.
Yeah,
it was. It was overpowering. I think I'm more of a fart recording guy. If I had to pick between one or the two, if I had to support one of your endeavors, I'm more fart.
Yeah. Now
I enjoy the farts more.
Here's the beauty of that, Andrew. You don't have to pick. I'm gonna do both regardless.
That's fair.
So you get the benefit of both either way.
It'd be really funny if we eventually do another vinyl way down the road. If there is like a track of just a looping fart of your, like the whole rotation of the disc is just different farts, and it just plays in a nonstop loop. If you put it in that grid,
if you want, because the goal with the farts for me is to release an audiobook online called 1001 Farts, right? And it's just those farts. If we could then press those onto vinyl, I think that's a great accompany piece for the audiobook. And vinyl is highly collectible. I mean, as is evidenced by our previous podcast, I'm looking at a blue and a white version of the Fuckface episode 16 vinyl on my desk right now, and they're just gorgeous. I can't wait to get back to that.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Andrew, do you think the name Piss Boy and like eating the pencil will follow you over to this podcast?
I don't think that's for me to decide. I don't think I get a vote in that, considering I didn't get a vote in that on the last run. So I know. I don't assume I get to make that choice.
I have a feeling it was for Gavin to decide, and he just did.
I think I will say that somebody played audio of them peeing for like 2 minutes on this show.
55 seconds.
What a great point. Wow.
Well, I mean, we already knew that Jeff has been recording pisses. We found out on Does It Do?
Yeah.
But does that make it worse, Andrew, that you're still associated with Piss Boy and you've never done any piss bits? You've just been a piss watcher.
Where's your piss bits?
Yeah, I would argue I've done the least amount of piss bits in this show.
I don't think I've done a piss bit.
You peed all over Edgar Wright.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, that also is not this show, just to be clear.
I mean,
Are you looking for a clean piss slate? Is that what you're trying to get out of this, Andrew?
I would love one, but once again, this has never been my choice, so I'm not.
We could clean the piss off your slate. I mean, but this is the one time to do it.
The phrasing of that seems not great.
Like, what if you're no longer Piss Boy as of today?
Wow. Today? As of right now?
Yeah.
Potentially.
I mean, I'll take it, but once
Look
again,
out your window right now. Do you see the woman pissing on the side of a building?
I don't know.
I think you might be in the clear.
In fact, I haven't seen one since. That was a one-time event.
Yeah, Nick, you wanna try gravy can?
Absolutely, let's do it.
You guys should see who can chug a can of gravy first.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Oh no, I hate that. I don't know what I hate more, that or your piss fountain, your piss waterfall thing.
Everybody loved the piss waterfall. There was zero issues with it. It was 100% positive. Most people were like, "Don't give us a warning next time. We want to be surprised by it." So that's what I'll do.
Oh, was there really backlash in the first episode?
Very minor.
Wow, that's funny.
Well, that's what the podcast is supposed to be. So
I went and saw Furiosa. It was nice to see Andrew in that movie.
Oh, I'm in it?
You're in it?
I'm breaking my nose?
There's a character called Piss Boy.
Oh, no.
He was like keeping the engine cool with jars of piss.
Listen, I innovate. If you have any ice cubes to spare for my piss engine, Gavin, it is running hot. I'm doing my best over here, but...
Have you ever collected any of your piss?
No. I haven't. I thought we deemed I'm not Piss Boy anymore. I thought that was a whole thing with this podcast.
We could put it to the audience.
Piss Boy?
Who is Piss
Boy?
No,
we already did this. This is the first episode of this.
You know what they say, everything old is new again.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, we did a Piss Boy poll?
I feel like there was a vote on it, but at the very least, there was a declaration that I wasn't.
There was an attempt to pass it off to the piss rat thing, but I think we just have two. I think we have a piss rat and a piss boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a whole league of piss superheroes.
Well, and Jeff, you were recording your piss, so we've got a piss rat, a piss recorder, and just a generic piss
Yeah.
watcher.
I'm like Piss Mike.
Your name is Piss Mike?
Yeah, because I'm always recording piss. I mean, you guys call me something different. I'm just throwing that out there.
I would just go with Piss Man, but I mean...
But Gavin or
Mike
Nick might
really
need that
weird.
eventually. We don't know what they're going to be.
What are you
Probably
doing?
something like that.
What are you doing?
I
Get
also
outta here.
realized that the people that missed our very first stream missed the whole piss rat thing. Like, we're always doing piss rats in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just because Eric left for like 2 minutes or something right as we started.
Yeah,
But
that was it.
I realized that you can't even go back and see that because Nick trimmed off the piss rats part.
Yep.
So maybe we should find that file and post the piss rat origin.
Okay. No, I don't think so.
The origin of piss rat.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
because
we already got the origin of Spummer out there, and I think that's more than enough. I'm more of a Spummer guy at this point. I'm a big time Spummer guy.
I got no idea what Spummer is. I can't wait to find out all about that.
while I was in England, so I've come back and I'm not dealing with the lack of oxygen problem as much anymore. With all the cats breathing, but I am just huffing piss. While I was gone, Smee decided that the litter box was just a place he didn't want to go. Opened the door to my office and shat. I probably 18 times and pissed all over the carpet.
Oh my god!
I've shampooed the floor. I bought like a one of those carpet vacuum washer liquid things. And I've gone over it 4 times at this point, and I can smell the piss like walking past my office. I'm gonna have to burn the room down. I'm gonna have to rip up all the carpet. I even bought a UV light so I can hunt for invisible piss stains. And I can't tell if that's piss or whether it's just spray from his anus or whatever cats do. But I've just got these all over my skirting boards. It's a nightmare. I'm living in hell.
Have you
I'm living in
got
piss
all
hell.
of the stains that you found yet? Is it all clear?
Well, I kind of just smear it around. I have to wait for it all to dry, and then it's like, how good of a job have I done?
I see.
But I'm getting through them. I'm just looking every day. But the crazy thing about this UV light is that I'm finding all kinds of other shit.
Oh yeah, it's a nightmare.
Like, look at this. There's hidden messages on my door frame.
What?
What's that about?
Ooh.
Huh.
Ooh, that's not good.
I'm finding handprints. It's like every room's haunted.
It's like the low budget version of Lost when they didn't put the code in. They found the map on the vault door.
Gavin was telling us about this yesterday, Jeff, or I guess 2 days ago when we were playing a GTA heist about how Smee just went Shmee mode all over his room. And we were like, oh man, like you should open a window. It's almost kind of like nice out today. Like it's sort of like not so hot and not so humid. And so he opened a window, but I think there was lawn work taking place like nearby, so the room just smelled like gasoline and cat piss.
Yeah, I was dying in pissoline hell. It was horrible.
Let me tell you, there is next to nothing on earth that can remove the smell of cat piss.
I think what I'm doing, I'm washing the carpet, but all of the piss has just seeped into the floorboards under it.
It permeates everything it touches, man.
Well, there's that like layer right below your carpet that has like that sort of like soft, it's like a padding or whatever. It's all gone through the carpet. So you're shampooing the carpet, but it's all into like that in-between layer that it's all just sunk into. So you're just, I mean, you're activating it over and over again.
It's so bad. I can't concentrate. I was trying to edit a video yesterday and I had to take like 6 breaks.
Did you consider maybe spilling something else to get a different scent in the room?
Yeah, what if you spilled dog piss everywhere
that would
to
help.
sort of like counteract it? And then, but if that happens, then you get like, you have to get something bigger, like horse.
Like-
you get a
like
horse
wolf-
piss.
wolf piss.
Yeah, well, you wolf piss. That's good. And then what scares wolves?
Bear piss.
Bear piss.
Yeah. But then bear
What about,
piss is going to attract the bears,
Yep.
which is going to be an issue.
So you
you're
got to
gonna
do it in
wanna-
reverse. So you got to
Yeah.
scare the bears away with wolf piss. Then you got to work your way back down the piss chain.
Is it all carpet in there?
Yeah.
Is there a consideration of getting rid of the carpet?
I feel like that wouldn't be very good for the audio quality of the room because I record in here.
I meant replacing.
Oh.
I didn't mean just permanently leaving, like then getting new carpet, putting down new carpet.
What if you just got like 500 of the little green trees that you hang from your mirror in
The
the
gas
car?
station.
What if I made a rug out of pine? Pine air freshener rug.
I was thinking like tomatoes. Spill some tomato paste in there.
Oh,
That-
does
No, I
anybody
don't
have a
wanna-
waffle bomb air freshener? That'll take care of it. That thing was strong.
Oh, that was you only need 2 of those.
I've got a cat piss update.
Oh, did you fully remove the room? Is it
You've
gone?
been sucking on the rug until it's gone or what?
No, just found a little bit more.
No.
Pissed
no!
in the outlet.
It
Right in
pissed
the outlet.
in the outlet?
Yep.
Is it still? Is the smell a huge issue for you still?
Oh, horrible.
Oh God.
So when you find it like that, do you then just scour that spot until it's gone and
Yeah.
clean? And then
Yep.
you're like, well, I know that's not contributing to the smell anymore.
Well, here's what I actually do. I give it a real good scrub down, and then I turn all the lights off, and then I check again with the UV light and realize that I've just smeared it all around, and now the area is about 4 times as big.
Oh.
So I have to hit it again. It's so difficult to get rid of.
Is the cat continuing to pee? Like, is it possible this is new pee? Or are you still just cleaning up messes from last time?
I have no idea. I need like a piss scientist to tell me how to, I don't know, like the rings on a tree
Yeah,
stump.
you should get a piss scientist, yeah.
Or you could just put a camera in the room.
No,
that's- yeah.
no.
Oh,
Don't
He's
listen to
too
them.
smart for that. He'll unplug it somehow.
Get a piss scientist.
Hey Andrew, are you busy soon?
I didn't go to college, so I don't. I don't have my degree in piss.
All right, so we need to crown the piss scientist then if it's not you. We've got piss boy, piss rat, and piss scientist.
If you want to be the piss scientist, let us know in the comments. Leave a comment that says, I'm the piss scientist.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. My name is Jeff Ramsey, and with me, as always, Andrew Penn, Gavin Free, Nick Schwartz, and Eric Bedore. This is episode 23, and Gavin has just sent a picture of his crotch. He has peed his pants.
That happened maybe 16 seconds before we started.
Wait, what happened?
I spilled water on myself. Well, it's not piss because piss wouldn't. Oh, I guess piss would start there if my penis was.
I'm not sure where else would it start, man.
Well, I always imagine piss starting right in the center of the crotch, but if your penis has any length, it may start down there.
So are you the new piss boy or what's going on?
Taking after the cats?
Well, it's not piss though.
I mean, I'm just having a look. Oh, you doing it? Are you going shmee mode in your own office?
Are you spraying?
Oh, is it spray?
Are you mad at you?
Quick, let me piss in one of the outlets.
Do you feel like you've been gone too much recently, and so you're just punishing yourself?
Oh, man, I've got a soggy podcast ahead of me.
Oh, no, a sog pod.
I'll take Piss Boy for one episode. This will be my sog pod as Piss Boy.
Yeah, you could be either Soggy or Donald Duck. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
two options.
Good Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I like that you have a wet left pocket and a little bit of a wet, like, right, well, not pocket, but like front shorts on your knees. It's like you pissed so hard on the left, it shot to the right. Like you fire hosed it. Like it
Like a
launched
bounce?
from. Yeah.
Wait, is there wetness on the right?
Yeah. it
Isn't
looks
there?
Like it.
A little bit
Nah,
at the.
it's just. I think it's
Oh,
just
is it
some
the
leaf.
pattern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just piss.
Never mind then. I thought you got both legs. How disappointing.
Like, did you ever
Kinda.
do that thing as a kid where you piss in a bin or something because you just like you're out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've pissed on a toilet seat that had the lid on it before.
I threw up on one of those.
I once pissed on a toilet that not only had the lid down on it, I had my iPad on top of it. It was disastrous. That was an all-time bad one.
You pissed on your iPad?
Yeah, it was the middle of the night and I was really groggy and I walked into the bathroom. I started peeing and I could tell immediately, and I went down to quickly lift the lid and then I felt the tablet. And it was just bad.
So did you even lift up the iPad or did you just piss right on it?
No, I pissed on the it was face down, so I pissed on the metal back of the iPad and then it splattered and the seat was down. I just thought the seat was up. It was.
Who would
it was
have
a whole
thought
thing.
that you would have reclaimed Piss Boy from me in the same episode that I took it?
Yeah, really, really crazy, dude. Way to go, Andrew.
Fascinating to watch the piss baton change hands like that.
Here's a question for you. Do you think storing stuff on the toilet is maybe a bad idea?
I think. Well, listen, there are negatives to it for sure. I think I had a bath and I was probably using the tablet in the bath, then put it on the toilet seat when I got out of the bath, and then just left it there.
There's negatives for sure. No mention of any positives whatsoever. Just I had to put it somewhere.
The positive
Yeah.
just that it's a close surface.
It is it's always within reach generally.
But there's poo, and you touch the iPad with your fingers, and there's poo there. It's gonna be the grossest iPad. That's piss on the back
No,
of it.
the lid, the top of
There's
the
piss
the,
on the front of it now
the-
too.
Yeah,
the
what are you talking
lid.
about?
the part that so you put a lid down on a toilet,
Yeah.
and then there's an upper part of it that is completely uninvolved in anything.
The tank, the cistern.
Yeah, like well,
Or you
There's
talk
a
about the
lid.
bit where you used to keep your headphones
no.
with all the,
The headphone-
toilet paper
yeah.
crust.
Okay, so it's ceramic bowl, then there's seat, then there's lid, and the lid has a top and a bottom. The bottom is facing water. That's the danger zone. The top is fine.
The top is
Where's the top getting hit?
well when the top's open and you flush the toilet and all the fecal particles.
No, you
go
close
flying.
the lid.
So you only flush a closed toilet.
Yeah, isn't that the point?
I mean, I think a lot of people flush with it open.
I'm not a lot of people. I'm not worried about what a lot of people are doing. I close the lid and I flush. I would maybe argue that I make more of an effort to keep that upper area secure as somebody who places an iPad on it. Also, like phone. What about your phone? You're spitting into your phone. You're talking on. You're touching it with your
I'm
hand.
not putting my phone
All
in my
this
butt.
shit is gross. No, my point is all this shit is gross. When you get
Well-
down to it, it's all disgusting.
He's
Well,
not
when
wrong.
when you're wiping your ass, right? The seat's up. There's bits of poo and tiny poo particles going all over the place, and it's getting on the seat.
You know what, though, Gavin? You're guilty. To defend Andrew a little bit here, you're guilty of doing one of the grossest things that I think a human can do. And I don't know if you still do it, but you used to do it all the time, and it drove me crazy. You run around with untied shoelaces. Those
I don't even
shoelaces
have
just
shoelaces.
flop around on the ground. They
You're
would get
thinking of someone
stepped
else.
on. You in the past you have I have seen you walk around with untied shoelaces tons in your old Converse back in the day.
Like if I'm just like I wouldn't leave the house with untied shoelaces.
Well, I've seen it at RT, and that's extra icky.
No, that's gross because then you got to touch him. I wouldn't.
Yeah, and they touch the ground, and the ground is where poop and pee is.
Yeah,
Look
mainly
at
pee.
who is the gross guy. How the tables have turned.
I haven't had
just saying.
shoelaces for like 10 years.
I'm just saying.
My cats eat them, so I had to go with elastic.
Let's see.
The tablet is the worst thing I've pissed on, though, by far. Most regrettable.
Did you save it, or was that it?
Yeah, no, it was fine. It was fine. Washed it off. All good. Never dropped the phone in the toilet. It's been close.
You don't need to when you piss all over it outside the toilet.
That's hey, you're right. Right about that.
Wow, this is a lot of fun.
Just wrap up. We're done. This is over. We did it.
At some point in there, we had an episode. It was probably pretty good. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I will say that we spent 49 minutes trying to troubleshoot a problem on Eric's computer today that was related to us being able to hear something that we shouldn't have been able to hear. And
okay,
the reason
so when
we
you
could
say
hear
it like that, that's fucking crazy. Instead of saying we could hear ourselves because we were watching his screen through Discord, instead of saying it like you listened to porn on my computer somehow. You set that up in such a weird way.
No,
You
I don't
set
think it
that
was
up
weird at
in
all.
so nefariously. What's wrong with you?
there was nothing nefarious about it.
It was absolutely nefarious.
I don't think, Gavin, did that sound nefarious to you?
What?
What was
Where
that?
did Gavin go?
Did we lose Gavin?
Gavin?
That might be
Man,
it.
what a
We
time
might be done.
what a time to throw to Gavin.
When are we
That's probably-
announcing
it's
the
probably
store?
something.
Where the
store
fuck
address?
have you been?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? We've been like trying to throw to you and you've just like nothing.
Oh yeah, I had to piss. Sometimes I go for
on
a quick.
an iPad?
I didn't piss on the iPad. But chances are, if I sit down to piss, because that's how I do it, someone will say my name, and then I got to yell.
Wow. Good work.
How many times have you pissed without us noticing throughout the history of the show?
don't think I-
Probably 9.
I don't think I've ever
That's
done it.
insane.
Has anybody else done that?
No.
It's mainly because while we were troubleshooting Eric's thing for no reason earlier, I just kept drinking.
So I think it's really exciting that Gavin got the piss boy thing at the very beginning, handed back the baton to Andrew, and then we're ending it with Piss Rat Gavin. Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. We will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.